Thank you for joining me today. I thought it'd be fun we take a good look at Transformers Generation Studio Series Rise of the Beast Wheeljack. So let's bring this guy up closer, and as you can tell, we do not have a plastic window, but it does give us a better opportunity to take a closer look at Wheeljack himself. I like how he looks, like his on-screen appearance. If we move back, I do like the seatbelts or the suspenders. We have a nice shot here of the Volkswagen van or bus, I'm not really sure in particular. Here on the side of the packaging is a nice product shot of Wheeljack. Here on the back of the packaging says we can convert him into 28 steps. Here on the other side of the packaging, it looks like he's running into battle. So let's get Wheeljack out of packaging. There we go. And you know what we say? Goodbye box. Oh, we have instructions. Oh, we have papers. Hold on off to the side there. Here we have a nice background. And I'm going to have to say, I really do like that. That is nice and different. And here we have Wheeljack. And here we have his weapon. So let's free this guy from packaging. And here we have Wheeljack out of packaging. And bringing this guy up closer, it's very interesting. And it seems like it's brown with tan, with a little bit of silver going around. Looks like this is a dark gray. It's a little bit more. I mean, right now, to me, in his robot mode, this seems really dull. Maybe if we've had the Autobot symbol painted red, that would have been really nice. The face sculpt is pretty interesting. And I'm going to have to say, I do like how they were able to sculpt the eyes all the way in there from the goggles itself. That is really nice. Articulation. For Wheeljack, you can rotate the head 360. The arms, on the other hand, you can't really rotate them 360. The doors in the back are in the way, so you can't really get that much. You can if you bring this up, you can bring the arms that far out. There is a bicep swivel. There is even a bend at the elbow. And there is no wrist articulation. And let's see if we just bring this arm down. There we go. We do have waist articulation. So that is really nice. You can bring the legs that far back. You can get the legs to come that high up. You do get a bend at the knee. There is even a thigh swivel. And there is ankle articulation. So that is good. So you have you can get Wheeljack in some good poses. Wheeljack does come with his gun. And it looks like it's a see-through gray plastic. It's very cool looking. And it looks like he can even hold the gun in his hand. So we're just going to place it right there in his hand. And now Wheeljack is ready to roll into battle and take down any enemies that Optimus tells him to. To transform Wheeljack, we're going to start here at the feet, and we want to bring in the heels. And then just bring that foot in completely. Flip in the heels, and we're just going to push that in, just like that. And now we want to rotate here at the knees, just like that. And we're going to flip that around, just like that. And now we can actually come here to the arms, and we want to bring those out and flip this all the way up. Same thing here on the other side. Bring up, flip all the way up, just like that. Now we can bring the doors over, just like that. We can now flip out this piece, and now we can flip up this. And now what we can do is flip this part all the way up. We can bring this out a little bit so we can turn that around, place that back. And now what we want to do is open up the doors again. And the next fun part is getting these arms to the bottom. Come on. Come on. There we go. So we have one right underneath. And now with this one, let's get that door out of the way so I can bring this over. Just like that. That's a little bit rough, but we have that right underneath, just like that. And now we can bring those doors over. We can clip them into place, kind of get Wheeljack's head situation, and we can actually snap this front piece and then the side doors, just like that. There we go. Now, what we want to do is come here and flip these part out. There we go. And now what we want to do is fold this out, and this will fold right up. So bring down, fold out, and there is a way to bend out this way so we can bring this up forward, and we have the opportunity to clip this all together. There we go. And now we want to bring this up, open up on the shins, because there is a peg and there is a hole. So we just want to make sure that that is lined up. There we go. Now we have a tab and slots for underneath, so that will fit right in there. And we want to bring this part up, just like that. So now we have that same peg. As we lift up on the shin, we have a hole, so we just line that all the way up. Just make sure everything else is. Now we take that tab into that slot. There we go. Now we take this and we just bring this all the way up together, place that right underneath, and now we have Wheeljack fully transformed into his Volkswagen van. I do have to say, one of the things I like is that this thing knows how to roll. It has some really nice wheels to this, and that's really nice. Even though it looks like the shin parts are going to hit, but they really don't. They don't really touch at all. So, and I have to say, the front of this is awesome. My only issue, I wish there was no transparent plastic here, because to me, it ruins the... I don't like seeing Wheeljack's face through the windshield. I would have preferred without seeing that. If they were able to paint that, that would have been awesome. I just wanted to see a normal looking, what would have been a Volkswagen van without seeing Wheeljack's face. That's just my particular nitpick right there. Other than that, this thing looks phenomenal. It just, I don't know if it's just the lack of painting. I just wish there was more to it. I don't know, but I have to say, I love just the front of the van. This is so nice. There is weapon storage, and there is this tab on either side of the weapon, and there is a slot right on top here, and you can just place that right. Now he can actually drive into battle, just shooting his way in, just like Twisted Metal. To transform Wheeljack back into his robot mode, we want to come here to the back of the roof of the van, and we actually want to bring these out. Come on, there we go. We want to bring these out and bring these all the way back. Okay, now we can come here to the bottom and open up the shins so we can bring this all out. And let's spread apart. Okay, and let's just bring the legs out even more. There we go. And what we want to do is come here, open this up, and extend them out as much as possible so we can get this going, and we're just going to fold those back in. So we want to make sure that we get this over, and we're going to fold those right back in. Now that the legs are a little bit more free, we can actually rotate here at the knee, and we're going to close up on the shin. And we can bring out the foot, bring out the heel. So we can close up on the shin and bring out the foot and bring out the heel. There we go. And now what we want to do, let's see if we can get these doors open from the side. There we go. And now we want to get into this part there and flip this all the way back. And now what we want to do is bring these doors back. Come on, go back. There we go. And now we want to get this all out. So let's be mindful of the doors as we get the arms out of the way. There we go. And we're just going to flip them up just like that and try to do the same thing here on the other side. And there we go. Want to bring that up. And now what we want to do, and now you just want to bring this all the way over just like that as we swing this all the way around. Want to lift up, and now we can bring that all down. Everything comes into place. Let's get these doors out of the way. And we're just going to flip this in, and we're just going to push that all the way back. And let's flip this leg over. And it looks like we have Wheeljack fully transformed into his robot mode. My final thoughts on Wheeljack. Wheeljack is not my favorite. I don't know if that's due to the fact of the transformation getting him into his van mode. I just wish that he had better posability. He is actually not my favorite out of the bunch. The only thing I have to give it to it is that when it's in its vehicle mode, that Volkswagen van, it is just amazing. It really is. And that's where I feel like where the figure shines the most, it's when it's in its vehicle mode. Just like Mirage. I wish the posability was better. I wish there was more paint to this guy. It's just a shame. I just felt like this figure could have been better. Even though that Wheeljack is not my particular favorite out of the studio series for the Rise of the Beast, but his vehicle mode shines the brightest, and to me, that makes this guy shelf-worthy. Well, with that said, I just have to thank you all for watching. if you could just do me a favor and just hit the like and subscribe button down below, let me know in the comments if you think he's shelf-worthy. And until next time, you'll be hearing me in the next video. Everybody have a great day!